Greatness is built in silence, when no one's watching, early, alone, because what you repeat in private defines you in public, not for anyone to notice, but because you said you would. That's where the edge is created.
To become the person you want, you must destroy the person you are. To become the person you want, you must destroy the person you are. To become the person you want, you must destroy the person you are. To become the person you want, you must destroy the person you are. Life gets clearer when you see it through metaphors. And no matter what you do, you will have to lose parts of you. Don't be scared of letting go. The best of you is waiting for you.
They called him lost, broken, forgotten, but the forgotten don't vanish. They evolve in silence, in shadows, while the world keeps laughing, sleeping, pretending they won. He remembers every name, every whisper behind his back, every time they pointed at him like he was weak. They thought scars were shame. He made them scripture, a sacred language only pain understands. He's the cost they never calculated, the shadow they thought would stay in the past, the result of every sin they thought they buried. And now he's here.
Imagine if you could use pain as a fuel. Imagine if you could use the pain as a passport. Imagine if you could use the pain to push you, to condition you, to prepare you for the stages and the rooms you gotta walk into and the tables you gotta sit at and the stages you have to stand on. What if the pain can make you better? What if the pain can build muscle? What if the pain can cause you to reach higher, to leap farther, to run faster? What if the pain could help you? What if all pain isn't hurt, but it's help?
You're so close to having everything you ever wanted, everything you deserve. This world is meant to be yours. What are you gonna do to get it?
After years of grinding, fighting demons, physical and emotional wars, pushing yourself through chaos, one day you wake up on the other side. The storm is over. You made it. You survived.
So there's a lot of pockets of weakness nowadays. And we try to fill those pockets with lies. I did it for many years. So, I'm out here in Colorado for a conference. I go to the gym and this trainer calls me over to talk to this group of people he's training. He says, hey man, what are you doing out here? So I tell him. He says, what kind of workouts are you doing? I said, well, one workout I'm doing, I'm climbing this mountain, 3,000 feet, 3 miles. Because I do that every day. So the next day I'm out looking for him. Didn't see him. A couple days later, looking for him. Didn't see him. So here I am on the mountain again, climbing it. When you take a motherfucking soul, don't talk about it, be about it. Practice what you preach.
So when you start thinking, hey, I should do this, go fucking do it. Okay, because the self-talk that naturally rebounds from not doing those things that you tell yourself you're going to fucking do is what literally destroys your self-esteem.
One day, maybe today, maybe long ago, he just started walking. Not toward a place, but away from everything that made him ordinary. At first, they kept up. Some even believed they'd surpass him. But then the path turned steep, and then it stopped being a path at all. It became sharp terrain, sleepless nights, and the kind of work that made men question why they started. He kept going. He didn't slow down to check if anyone was behind. He already knew they weren't. He went so far that even the thought of following him became unbearable to the ones who stayed back. Because it's one thing to work hard, it's another to give so much of yourself, there's nothing left for comfort. He didn't chase recognition, he chased distance. Distance from the noise, from the excuses, from the people who said, that's enough. But enough was never the point. He wanted to go so far that if someone ever tried to follow, they'd stop halfway through, look around, and realize he had vanished into a place they couldn't survive. Not because they were weak, but because he chose to do the kind of work no one had the nerve to repeat. What he built out there, alone, in that unseen space beyond comfort, wasn't just a life. It was proof. Proof that it's possible to go so far. You become a different kind of person altogether. And when he looked back, there was nothing.
Doubt will fuck you up. You may be better than somebody. You may be a bad motherfucker. If I put doubt in your mind, I guarantee you this. You will start to question your very own ability. Fuck them and stay hard.
He knows. He doesn't guess. He doesn't hope. He knows. While the others wander, waiting for direction, he walks with something deeper. Not confidence, not arrogance, but certainty. He knows exactly what he is. Not one of them, not part of the herd. He's something else. Quiet when they're loud, focused when they're scattered, cold when they beg for warmth. They laugh, they compare, they chase each other in circles, trying to impress people who don't matter, but not him. He's not interested in being liked. He's not interested in being seen. He's interested in becoming.
It will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
Grit, the type that holds when everything else breaks, that goes on for years with the same passion and perseverance. Grit, nothing worth having survives without it.
And deep down, they feel it, they don't say it out loud, but when he walks into the room, something shifts, a presence, a weight, because he's not like them, and they know it. He's the one who wakes up early, even when no one's watching. The one who works in silence while they talk about what they'll do someday. He's a wolf, not for show, not because he says he is, because he doesn't need to say anything. He knows who he is, he knows what he's building, he knows how this ends. And that's what makes him dangerous. Not the strength, not the speed, but the fact that nothing in him is confused. He knows he will be great, and he's willing to pay for it in full. With time, with pain, with isolation. So let them laugh, let them doubt, let them stay close to each other, safe in the middle. He'll be far away, moving quiet, moving alone, but moving towards something none of them will ever touch. Because he's not wondering if it will happen. He's not hoping. He knows.
He He stands alone, staring into the abyss of his own making. No love, no mercy. Only the cold fire of vengeance burns within. A god in exile, a king without a heart. He does not weep, does not waver. He whispers to himself, I am the storm. I am inevitable.